So now it's time to talk about if you've ever thought about running your own pearl business online. What it takes to do it, what it's like, what you may be scared about, what you're excited about, all those sorts of things. We want to answer every question you've ever had about running a pearl business, and we'd love to have you on our team.
Right.
So the first thing you need to know is
how to get started.
akajoin.com will get you started. Go to that page, and you can basically, and right now there's a special, and it's only $49 to join our team.
Which, when you see all the stuff that you get, you're going to be like,
it's like over a $1,200 value,
right,
what you get for $49.
It's so crazy.
I don't know why you wouldn't join the team.
Right.
You're crazy. You should join the team. Yeah.
So I think well, first of all, just be aware that when you have a job, shucking oysters on the internet, people are like, what?
You do what? like I was trying to explain to my brother the other day. He's like, what do you do online? And I'm like, well, like we reveal pearls inside of oysters online. And he's like, that's not a job. And I'm like, well, it is. You know, like we've traveled the world doing this, and we have a giant team of people that we love. Right. We're actually the largest team in the whole company.
It's so
and
true.
What's cool is, because we're the largest team in the whole company, like we have the ear of the company. So if something happens or whatever, you can always talk to anybody. You can always talk to anybody on the team. You could do it without doing a live, Jerica. You could do home parties and shuck from home.
Right.
Yeah, which is really cool. Hi, Danelle. How are you? She would be good at shucking. Danelle, have you ever considered shucking?
She would be really good.
akajoin.com basically tells you everything that you need to know about joining.
Yeah. And I think it would be a little more challenging doing it without lives, but we can say when anyone comes over and sees that we have these here, they're like, oh, can we do it? Can we do it?
Yeah.
Can we do it?
Can we shuck? Yeah, you're like, I guess. Yeah, let's shuck.
So, and the cool thing about Reveal products is that there are multiple things. So it's not just the oysters. You know, we do have like the party bombs and the grab bags, and then there's some more things coming.
And there's also not necessarily just the live reveal things. Like there are candles that people can purchase, and there are different things like that people, sugar scrubs, like kids slimes, things like that, that are just really cool and like kind of like kitschy products that are really fun to give as gifts, which is one of my favorite things.
All the jewelry that we get a percentage of those sales as well. So
and that's what makes it so cool. Like if someone buys a pearl, they're probably going to buy a cage,
right?
And so you get a percentage of not only the pearl but the cage as well.
Yeah. So some people have joined just to do, just to make, a few extra, $100 or more a month. And then there are some people who have literally, I know this sounds like the craziest statement ever, some people have replaced their income.
Which is crazy, but it's true.
Yeah.
You're going to send to akpearlparty@gmail.com.
And we have to say, Amanda, just because this is an opportunity that it really depends on how much effort you put in and how much time you spend on it, that is not like a promise of any kind of income claim. It's just that we've seen it. We have people on our team that everywhere from, they make an extra 100 or 2 a month because that's their choice, or they do a lot more.
They've quit their jobs and they're able to stay home with their kids. And, and that's such a big deal for me and Holly. Like one of the reasons that we do what we do online is that our kids are home. And we both have seen, like, especially as they get older, how important it is to be there when our kids walk through the door at the end of the school day. And you actually homeschool half the time.
We do partially homeschool.
But
kids.
It does make it so that we can be there with our kids when our kids need us. And I was talking to a friend the other day, and like, she kind of came to me and she's like, I'm just so jealous of what you have because you're home when your children walk through the door. And she's like, and my kids get home at 3:30 and I don't get home till almost 6. And like, there's this space where I want to be a mom that I can't be a mom. And doing something like this is so neat because like kids are already in bed and we were able to work for a little while tonight. And then we can do that again tomorrow night. And you kind of like, as many days and as much time as you put into this, that's how much money you can make. And the crazy thing is, you can build a team really quickly with this.
Well, and the other part of that is the cool thing is it's really no risk. When you spend $49 to get the starter kit, you actually get $200 worth of products. So if you like the products anyway, that's a really easy way to get started.
It's more than that in product, I think, actually.
Yeah, it's so crazy. And then you could just do a little in addition to what you're already doing now to test it out. And if it goes well, you could build from that. Like there's no commitment. There's no, I have to stop this to try this. And that's what's really cool about it.
You can just build from what you start with. It's akajoin.com. Do you receive a tax refund or do you end up having to pay taxes? So Holly and I run several businesses. And so we run our businesses like a real business where we have write-offs and we have taxes and things like that. And we pay our taxes just like anyone else would pay taxes. I mean, you're not going to receive a tax refund if you don't pay taxes. So it's kind of
the thing about taxes is you're really only paying taxes on profit. So if you're making a profit, then you're going to pay taxes on that money.
Yeah, you don't just pay taxes on nothing.
Yeah.
You never are going to pay taxes on money that doesn't exist, which is kind of nice.
Well, yeah, it feels like that sometimes. But
yeah, but it's not the case, so you don't have to worry about that. But it's akajoin.com, and now through the end of the month, it is only $49
yeah,
to join.
and that is a special.
That it will never be that cheap again.
Right.
You know, and the cool thing has been, you know, we actually sat down, and something that we got to do was work with the company to make sure that you guys had a lot of product in front of you to be able to party and shuck and bomb and fizz and all this other stuff. And that's kind of our goal, is always to make sure that not only do you know how to shuck and bomb and fizz, but you would have access to this page that we're live on right now with 25,000 fans. You could go live here.
That's one of the reasons why we built this page.
Because we wanted to give something to our team.
Yeah.
Holly and I are, you know, we're Facebook experts. We know how to build pages. We know how to, you know, get someone to watch and get fans and, you know, to get fans in front of, you know, product. And so that's why we've done this, is to give this to our team.
Well, and that's one thing that you don't have to worry about. If you're like, I've never been live before, or I've never done anything, like all that training, we already have that set up for you, and you just go look at that and you'd learn and at your own pace.
And then you're going to feel comfortable.
When you start going.
And that's the other thing too. A lot of people are scared to go live. Yeah. And the funny thing is I was really scared to go live. Like I didn't want to go live at all. Mm-hmm. That's how we ended up going live together. Holly was like, you can go live. You're funny. Go live. And I'm like, Holly, I don't like the way I look. I don't want people to see me online. You know, I've always kind of been behind the scenes. I'm scared to be online. And she was like, just go live with me. I promise it will be fine. And I have to say that after doing this for 2 years, it's totally fine. Like,
and it just took a little, you know what? Sometimes you just need to do something that's out of your comfort zone. And you know that in your gut. That's why you're still watching this.
Well, and it's crazy because I was so scared to go live, and I was so scared. And in the beginning, I used to like, make sure you're only getting me from this angle, and make sure you're only doing this, and what if I don't have makeup on, and da-da-da-da-da-da, and all this other stuff. And like earlier today, I literally was like, film my feet while I like dive into this thing. Like I never would have done that. And so for me, it's almost been crazy because it's almost pulled me out of like a shell that I was even scared to like be in front of people and talk to people. And all of a sudden now I have like all these friends on Facebook and everything like that. And you say, you're so brave, and I don't even feel brave anymore.
No.
I would go live from my bathtub, probably not, because that's naked.
Okay, she totally has by accident.
That was accident. In front of a lot of people. Did not mean to hit that. But I would go live from my swimming pool, not even caring about it. I would just go live like, what's up, guys? Like, but I would never have, thank you, Evelyn, but I would never have done that before. Mm-hmm. If you go to akajoin.com, I'm telling you, this price is never going to be this low again.
No.
You're never going to be able to join our team for this amount of money again.
Like we'll still have the team because we're around for the long haul. But this special is just a very, very limited. In fact, when they rolled that out, we were like, oh my gosh, I never thought it would be that cheap.
I know. I was surprised because you don't lose. I mean, you get jewelry, you get bath bombs, you get oysters.
So they send you your first few so that you can what did we figure if you sold everything that was in that package?
I don't know. Kevin, can you go to akajoin.com and we can look at the amount?
I think we put the amount on that.
There's a little like I made it. It's very pretty. So 5 oysters, a $92 value. 5 party bombs, which is a $92 value. 2 grab bags is a $46 value. Your pearl shucker incisor is a $20 value. You get 18-inch sterling silver chain necklace, which is a $35 value. I'm actually wearing mine right now. A stainless steel charm bracelet, which is this without the charms on it. And this is a $20 value. A twisted flower charm, $20 value. Balloon with diamond cage, $20 value. How much is that all together, Kevin?
And then 2 months of the site.
Yeah, 2 months of the site, which is a $30 value. Social media training from actual experts. Well, that's us.
That's us.
Which is a $900 value, and that's kind of a steal. We actually charge more than that.
We actually do charge more
Yeah,
than
and
that.
access to a ready-made audience of over 25,000 people.
So even if you didn't count
priceless.
the our training, that would be, because I'm doing math right now, $355.
Yeah, 325.
300 and what?
45.
So you get $345 worth of stuff
That
for
of value.
$49.
So that you could turn around and sell it. So even if you just sold 1 or 2 items out of the kit, it would cover your $49
For
thing.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's really, really cool. And
AKAjoin.com.
it's really, it's a no-brainer. I'm telling you, especially if you're like, I just want to try it once or twice.
Well, do you remember when I told you, I was like, Holly, I think I want to shuck pearls on the internet.
And this is what's main.
She was like, what? And then I was like, no, seriously, let's do it. And she's like, no, let's try it.
And then I was like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah. So, and then we went for it, and we went for it. So, yeah, I mean, and so now we shuck, and it's really awesome. And it's been really fun, too. I mean, I've had a good time doing this.
Yeah.
It's not something that I would ever, want to walk away from. Lori, we'll figure it out. I promise we'll figure it out. And
Yeah.
we'll even do a special show for you. We'll do something awesome.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. But I may have to walk you through it, with my screen or something.
Which we totally can do.
Yeah, we don't mind helping out.
Because the thing is the website that we're using today is new. It's only about 2 weeks old. So
Man,
we're
it's
still
cool, too.
It's amazing. But whenever, and we know this because we started, we're, as bloggers a long time
Yeah.
ago. Anytime you change over to something new, there's always some bugs and there's always some hiccups, but it's always worth it. You just have to
in
kinda
the
hang
long
out
run,
with it.
there is a continued monthly membership, but it actually buys you more product.
Mm-hmm.
So what happens is you get, so what you will get is the membership fee is $15, and then you will get 3 product credits. So you can get 3 oysters, or an oyster and a grab bag and a party bomb, oyster and 2 party bombs. You can choose what you would want to do with that. So it's like you're getting your money back in product. So
Yeah,
you pay when you pay for it.
It's not really a minimum fee, it's a minimum product.
And the idea behind it is that you have product to open. Because if you don't have product to open, then there's no reason, if you're not building up your stock, sometimes you might go live. I mean, we've gone live before and, shuck 200 in a night or something. You need product to open for your people. And I mean, and I will say that people on this page that we own can go live and shuck that much in a night.
Yeah, really crazy.
Which is fun. And I mean, the idea that you have that audience built in. There's also the training too, if you have no idea how to make yourself look presentable, with lights and different things like that. We'll show you, you should put your light here in order to be for people to be able to see and things like that. We'll teach you how to do that stuff.
That's all there, and you can see everybody's going to be just a little bit different, and that's what makes it so fun. That's why Live Party is such a fun page. Is you just see all sorts of different.
You never know what you're going to see.
Different people and their different communities and the people that are just attracted to them, and that's just part of the fun.
Well, and what's crazy is a totally different set of people is attracted to us than is attracted to someone else who's shucking, and that we may be live at the exact same time to 2 completely different audiences.
Yeah.
So that's what's really cool is, I mean, there's always someone out there that wants to be a part of what you're doing. And I mean,
especially if it's fun.
as long as you're having a good time, it doesn't matter. And I mean, the idea that we can be at home with our kids when they walk through the door, and that we can do this at night. And I mean, sometimes I even do this, my husband and I have done it. If Holly doesn't do it with me, then I can do it with my husband. then he and I can go live. And
in
it's
the middle
like,
of the night.
what a fun way to spend a Friday night with your husband. I know it sounds crazy, but like we get to hang out and just spend this time together acting silly on the internet, and we love it. It's one of our favorite like date nights.
Yeah.
You know, and we got kids upstairs asleep, and we're not worried about it because we get to have fun, you know, so.
It really is cool. I mean, the main thing that I love, I mean, other than the fact that we just do this, we like did it when we didn't think we're going to make any money.
We didn't do this for money.
No.
We actually, when we first started, we did it because like people like to watch it. We're actually located in the Dallas area, but we have people on our team from all over the country.
All over the country. And it is still a US based opportunity right now.
Yes. When you said the price is limited. It's I'm actually not sure, Julie. I just know the price is supposed to go up soon. So if you guys are thinking about joining, you should do it now rather than later.
Yeah.
So
it's a really, I mean, if you've been thinking about it, this is the time to do it just because the price is so low. And what was the price before?
It's $99, I believe.
It was $99.
I believe it's $99 regularly, and then it goes down.
Which is still like a huge bargain, as you saw the list of things that are in that kit. So if you're like, oh, I can't do it right now, it'll still be available. It just will be, it'll be $99
Tanya,
or so.
if you go to akjoin.com and you click and you can buy your kit there. How do you join can you join with a friend like you ladies? Yes. We will walk you, go ahead and just join as yourself, and then we can walk you through how to add your friend into that join.
Right.
And, you know, and the company is actually really okay with that, especially because we do it together. The company really wants, you know, we're really good at working together, so we're able to bring in people that go together. And, you know, because some people are nervous, and it's not as much fun to go live by yourself. We know that, you know, and it can be, but if you have each other, it's much easier.
Yeah. And also it's just fun. Like you can help each other. Like if she's out of town or I'm out of town,
That's
like,
cool, Sharon.
you know, we can kind of plan it out that way too.
Yeah, we've done that too a little bit. Like it's, you know, if she's going to go to, you know, visit her friends or relatives or whatever, I'm going to go on vacation, whatever we're doing, the other one can help. Yeah, and you can do this live. That's what's cool, Stephanie, is that, I mean, and the thing is, like, for $49, why wouldn't you try it?
Right.
Like, that's the crazy thing. Like, if you have something that's holding you back, like, I don't feel like I should do this because you know, because maybe I don't have time, or maybe I don't know enough about Facebook, or I don't have, you know, enough people to watch me. It's $49. Why wouldn't you try something for $49? I've spent more than that on flip-flops.
And 99% of the people on our team go from their phones. So like they don't have, we happen to have a studio because we do all sorts of other stuff, but we don't need that. Like they go from their phones and they have, you know, they either are in front of a window or they have a very inexpensive lighting kit that we can guide you to the best ones, and they're fine.
I mean, I even know people who just turn on a lot of lamps.
Yeah.
You know, just bring in a lot of lamps and just shine them at yourself and go live.
This is literally something that the $49 could be the only money you spend.
That you ever
and then
spend to do it.
Everything else you like make profit, and then you could put back into your business if you wanted to get like a tripod or a lighting kit or something like that, just to make more money.
Someone was talking about the other day, she's like, so she didn't have a tripod, so she grabbed a Coke can and a rubber band, and she just popped it on her phone and
that is so smart.
Set it in front of her, and she had a tripod. You know,
actually, when I'm out and forgot my tripod,
I know
I'm
we
gonna
had
totally
a Coke
do
can and a
that.
rubber band. I know. What are we doing? We haul our tripods everywhere.
I know.
But the truth is, a tripod's like $19. I did tell her. She's like, I'm really nervous about buying a tripod. And I was like, it's $19. And she was like, I thought they were expensive. I was like, no.
Or those ones that like, you know, grippy ones.
Yeah.
Those are like sometimes like 9
or 6. I think I paid 6 for one time.
So anyway, just go to akjoin.com.
Please join the team.
All that information is there. Sleep on it. The page will be there tomorrow morning. And I just think like it's kind of a no-brainer.
Or join
of the
right
value.
now. Just join right now.
Yeah, do it.
Like if you're thinking about it and you've been thinking about it, stop thinking about it and just go join.
Yeah.
It's very simple.
I want you to go look at that value list. Like go and see what's in there.
akjoin.com, Terry. That's all you do. Type in akjoin.com in your browser, and it will walk you through exactly how to get there.
Yeah. Because the 49, we don't know how long this $49 will last. That's one of the reasons why we want to talk about it tonight. And then, yeah.
Do it.
It's amazing.
Go for it.
Go for it. That was kind of just a trail off. I do that all the time in real life.
Yeah, normally I catch it, but I was like, someone sent us a smiley face across the screen, and I was like, oh, smiley face. And then I got distracted forever. So.
All right, guys, we love you so much, and we hope to see you on our team.
Bye.